Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Dawn with Scrapbook Sage. I'm going to do a flip through of 4 journals. They're all in the steampunk theme. So if you like flip throughs of journals, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and we'll get to it since there's so many here. These are lightly embellished journals. They're just 2 signatures. I've been wanting to get a couple of 2 signature journals into the shop. People seem to like that size, whether it's a price point issue or it's just a workability. It's not quite as heavy as the 3 signatures can get if you like working in them, like for writing and stuff. One of the reasons, so I haven't done a whole lot of videos because I have been making a lot of journals for the shop, and I tend to make more really lightly embellished journals for the shop, and my style is pretty simple. So I pretty much do a digital page, a copy dye paper, and then a specialty paper, quote unquote, whether it's a book page or vellum or computer paper. So and I rotate those through. I may add another page here or there as I find things that may work for the book, if I feel like the book isn't quite thick enough, all that good jazz. So most of the digitals here that you will see, I've got one steampunk theme that I got on Etsy, but most of these are from Creative Fabrica. And if you want to have access to them, go to Creative Fabrica and look up steampunk. And I also have done like gothic reds and golds, or golds and black roses, and that has sort of supplemented some of the digitals here, as well as burgundy. I made these, the dots and the grids and the lines. I just used some of the clip art and digitally printed those for the books because I think that gives more writing space in a pretty way. And I am a fan of the bullet journal themes. So, and then I just had a lot of fun working with the golds and the blacks and the burgundies. And just doing really simple layering and all that good jazz. Okay. And then I have another red and black one. I've got lace here. Again, it's 2 signatures. I've got some of that vellum in there. Isn't this cool? The boot with the cogs and the roses. And this is really pretty. It's like an ancient building or walkway. I don't know if it's a church or... I'm going to check to see if I'm recording the right way. Yes. Okay. So this is like the 3rd time I've recorded this, and it had flipped the wrong way. And sometimes it's just easier to do a recording again. And instead of editing it, I'm not very good on that editing aspect of things. So I really had a fun time just playing with all the different types of digitals that are out there, working with the golds and the blacks. And steampunk seems to be really popular right now. It's sort of trending. So I do sort of try to make journals that are trending in themes, contemporary. And so the steampunk would do that. Again, it's 100 years ago, sort of maybe 110 years ago, steampunk was really popular. Our youth really like it, so it's a good opportunity to make journals that will inspire teenagers to write and journal. I think that is fun to do. And we all love the Victorian and the aged look. So yeah, these were just really fun to play with. I love the filaments and the goggles and the keys, the hardware. Okay, so those are the 2 that I made in red. I've got a pink one here. Let me just sort of get things going. And I love this pink. I'm going to check to see that I'm still filming the right way. Yes. Okay. That I've moved things. Okay. So, the pink and the black is one of my favorite. I'm filming in my, in the other room. And, so my space is a little bit different than I'm used to. Okay. And not a whole lot different. This is pretty simple. Using more of the lighter tones, the pinks, the really light pinks and the grunge together. Really, really sweet. The lace, the pink lace, and the harlequin. Look how pretty that is. I just love that. The distressed look with the pinks. And like I said, my journals are really simple. And there's so many people who make some amazing ephemera pieces. I pretty much just like to sew things together. I am very whimsical and very, I like the sort of the junky junk journal look as well. So, and because the other thing I do that is that when I saw junk journals, it's like, oh, I can make that. And I do love the lovely ephemera and all the elaborate pieces. But I know sometimes those can be, they take time as well as they can be a little bit overwhelming. And I know that my market is like beginner journalers. And I do make a lot of ephemera that I sell. Like I have an ephemera kit here. Let's see if I can pull it out. That is going to the shop. So I have some ephemera kits that I also sell in the shop. So if people want to buy those and add them to the journals, they're welcome to do that. And I do sell more elaborate journals. I've just noticed if you keep the price point low, I've had more success in selling the journals. And I have some higher price journals in the shop that have a lot of ephemera and a lot of work put into them as well. Not that these don't take a lot of work, but if you're working on, if you have a place to be able to sell a lot of journals, you need to be able to make them quick. So I've been really lucky to have a place where I can move journals relatively quick. I can't say really quick. But in the shop, I am lucky to be able to sell a handful of journals, at least every month, if not a little bit more than that. So it's been great to be able to have that avenue to do that. I did have an Etsy shop and I was selling journals on there, and I decided I prefer not to do the marketing. I may change that, or I might do videos and let you guys know that these are available for sale. I'm not going to take them to the shop for, maybe hold on to them and have just a second avenue to sell things. I do have my journals in 3 locations right now. I have it in Crafted in Seaside, Cannon Beach Museum, and there is a gift shop at Stubb Stewart, or Stewart Stubb, in it's a state park in Portland, near Portland. So there's a handful of my journals out there, and I hope to have a couple more locations to sell my journals by the end of the year. So we'll see how that works out. So there you go. If you like flip throughs, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I hope you guys have a great 3-day weekend. And my cat is wanting some attention, so you guys have a great day. Bye bye.